Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to answer the question, how do homemaker contributions impact the division of property in Illinois divorce? Let's first talk about how assets are divided generally in Illinois divorce. Illinois is an equitable division of property state, not a community property state, meaning that courts weigh a number of factors to determine how to allocate assets to the divorcing couple, to each individual within the divorcing couple, and it doesn't have to be 50-50. In a community property state, courts will divide the property down the middle between the spouses. One of the factors that courts consider when dividing marital property between the spouses is each spouse's contribution to the acquisition of the assets. This is one of many factors that might include the income of each spouse, the earning capacity of each spouse, the needs of each spouse, standard of living during the marriage, which spouse is supporting any children of the marriage, the length of the marriage. But again, one of the factors is how each spouse contributed to actually acquiring the assets in question. Courts generally weigh contributions as a homemaker roughly equally with contributions as a breadwinner to acquiring the assets. So courts recognize that one spouse will forego educational and career opportunities in order to provide services around the home or raising of children and allow the other spouse to further his or her career. Courts don't use a specific formula to determine how to weigh one spouse's contribution as a homemaker against the other spouse's contribution as a breadwinner. Instead, they will look on a case-by-case basis at the household services and raising of children provided by each spouse, and especially that provided by the homemaker. Where one homemaker can demonstrate that he or she both earned the income and did most of the contributing to the household chores or raising of the children, while the other spouse did neither, then the homemaker contribution won't be weighed very heavily, and the spouse that both was the breadwinner and the primary homemaker will tend to get more of the assets. The length of the marriage is really important in the homemaker contribution, because the longer the marriage, the less the court cares about whether there was a homemaker contribution or not. So for a short marriage where one spouse didn't really have time to help the other contribute to his or her career in a meaningful way, or didn't give up significant opportunities, then the spouse that probably earned most of the income is likely to retain more of it as opposed to the homemaker. In a longer marriage, courts don't really worry too much about the homemaker contribution, and they assume that the contribution as a homemaker played an equal role. In these shorter marriages where you actually have to demonstrate a homemaker contribution, the homemaker in question is going to have to demonstrate that he or she actually did assist the breadwinner in allowing him or her to further his or her career and forwent some opportunities of her own. If a homemaker spouse actually ends up wasting assets, so if they're not actually contributing to the acquisition of assets, but they're spending money frivolously on personal, non-family related things, and they are an actual economic detriment to the family, then that can harm their use of the homemaker contribution and cause them to receive less than they otherwise would have received in asset division. So if you want to learn more about asset division in divorce, we have an article and video at learn-about-law.com, which goes into a lot more detail about asset division generally. We have lots of other articles and videos about divorce on our site there too. If you have questions, you can leave them in the comment section below this post or below the video on our YouTube station. If you need some help, give us a call at 630-324-6666. The 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations in many areas of law, and we have several geographic locations for your convenience. If you found this helpful, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, YouTube, or wherever you listen to your podcasts and watch your videos. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.